On this episode, I'm going to be unboxing Godzilla Tokyo SOS. Let's cue the music. Hello everybody and welcome to the show. I think this is the first time I've done one of these in the evening. If you watched my last unboxing video, I let you know that I had a very busy week ahead of me, and it's late Friday night. I have the house to myself, and I figured I gotta get around to opening this because I want to listen to this record. It's Godzilla Tokyo SOS from 2003. Michiru Ōshima. I probably already fucked it up. She's the composer that did the last Godzilla record I unboxed, which was Godzilla against Mechagodzilla. If you haven't read my review on that, it's nothing but just glowing words from a fan. And I'm excited to get this one. And as it turns out, the next one coming out is also from Michiru Ōshima. I'm hoping I'm pronouncing that correctly. She's wonderful, and I'm pretty sure she is my second favorite Godzilla composer after Akira Ifukube. That last record was such a delight to listen to, and I can't wait to get some more in here. I just watched Godzilla Tokyo SOS earlier this week over on Pluto. It's available, so it's a little bit fresh in my mind. It's Godzilla and Mechagodzilla again. The Mechagodzilla being constructed out of the original 1954 Godzilla bones, but this time around we have Mothra, which the vinyl is based after the Mothra twins. It's artwork by Francesco Francavilla. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Francesco, we're friends on Blue Sky. Maybe you can correct me on the pronunciation. Hopefully I got it right. But he's done incredible work. Most recently for me, for my collection, was Michael Giacchino's Werewolf by Night. So I'm looking forward to this. Because it looks pretty dang cool. It looks like everything was packed well. I don't have any seam splits, which is nice. And I'm actually looking at the back. This is the back of the cover. So I'm going to show you the front real quick, and we're going to get you in real close, so you can see the words from Charlie Brigden. Charlie, also a friend on Blue Sky. Charlie, how's it going? If you guys want to find me on Blue Sky, you could do that at CASINOSKUNK. And before we get into getting this plastic wrap off to get rid of the glare, I'm going to see what's coming down the pipeline. Not a lot of Godzilla titles left through this collection. So it says available now Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla 2 and Godzilla against Mechagodzilla. I've reviewed both of those, and I may not have reviewed them, but I've definitely done unboxings of those. And coming soon, Godzilla vs. Megaguirus, which I mentioned is the next one showing up, and Godzilla vs. Space Godzilla, which I haven't seen. I don't think we've seen anything on that yet. Francesco Francavilla, who did this artwork, just did the box design for a Space Godzilla statue. I believe it's a statue. It might have been a figure. But yeah, this is a limited run. This is number 1686 out of 2000. Pretty high number, but that's fine. But let's go ahead and pop it open, because I want to take a better look at all this stuff. Tiny knife was a little rusty for a while until earlier this week when I unboxed. What did I unbox, guys? It's been a really long week. I'm just letting you know. I'm producing this documentary about the show Lost, and we launched to Indiegogo on Tuesday. It's Friday, and we're over like 125% funded. So we funded, and now we're trying to hit a stretch goal. so that we can make the movie even better than it already is. We have something like 29 interviews done in the can, and then just 11 fan interviews. We shot the Lost panel at Comic-Con a couple weeks ago. It's been sort of a whirlwind of a week, and this and Scare Flair's Time Bandits have just been sitting on my shelf. I was supposed to do a podcast tonight with a friend. He bailed out. He's a toy tuber, so attack Peter if you're watching this, Mr. Senior Director of Mondo. Tell that boy to follow through on his promises, because we've been friends for 16 years, and it's really not cool to back out on a friend. That's personal stuff. Maybe I shouldn't even bring that up. I'm really in a weird mood today. But this is going to make everything better. I'm telling you, it really will. Because as soon as I'm done with this, I'm going to go and I'm going to listen to this and just do the review right away. Because I'm also anxious to get that Time Bandits unboxed for you guys. Let's take a look at the Obi strip. Also, this is the first time I've done it at night, so the lighting, I don't know if the lighting's any good. We don't have that freaking sun coming in behind me, which normally just blows me out. I don't know. I can't shoot that way. It's an interesting stuff. Listen, I'm tired. It's been a long week. So here's a closer look at Charlie's writing right there. If you want to go ahead and pause that and take a look. This is also on the site. You can check that out. If you want this, it's still available to purchase on the site, and you can put that in your want list on Discogs. If you already have it, just click on that and put it in your collection. Seriously, one of the reasons why I do this and show the barcode is when I'm going back and editing these, it reminds me to grab the barcode and put it into Discogs for my thing. So, in the future, Godzilla vs. Megaguirus, which is also music by Michiru Ōshima. I love it so much. And then Godzilla vs. Space Godzilla, which is maybe a little bit of a lesser movie by my standards. But the music's great, and I'm looking forward to that. Godzilla Tokyo SOS is just a blast. We get Mothra this time around. I think this is the first time in the Millennium series that we get Mothra. And the puppet, the Mothra puppet, is amazing, and they light it on fire, and it's just absolutely nuts. So let's take a look at that front cover. We're going to get some glare because it's a nice gloss, so you're going to see some stuff. But I'm going to try to, I don't know if I can angle this in a way. Yeah, it's a little bit difficult, but you can see it. It's a really, really nice rendering of the Millennium Godzilla. There's the logo over there. I always like that SOS with the Mothra symbol inside. I think that's really cool. I like this red and blue sort of look to Godzilla. It reminds me of old 3D glasses. But I'm a huge fan of the Millennia Godzilla design, that Godzilla 2000 design. Did I mention this is 1686? I don't know how they send these out. Maybe someone could tell me. But it seems like a pretty high number for a dude that purchased this as soon as it dropped. My Godzilla vs. Megaguirus, which I ordered today, which is a Friday, I waited 2 whole days before purchasing that. So we'll see what number that is. Maybe even lower. There's the track list if you want to check that out. I believe. Yeah, there we go. Let me take a look at this. Because if I'm not mistaken, we have 3 sides, which Mondo's been doing, which I think is great because it means we're getting as much music as we can. They're not editing down the score to put on one record. So we're getting 3 sides, with side D being the silkscreen. So let's take a look in here. We'll see if there's any sort of inserts. And no, there aren't any inserts, which is fine. That's okay. We'll look at disc 1. and I believe the discs are like sort of a is it an orange? Is it a metal? Let's take a look. We'll look at it together. Okay, so this is a blast of purple on a sort of see-through vinyl. You can see my thumbs through there wiggling back and forth. It's not completely clear. It's kind of like a I don't know what you would call that. It reminds me of like glow-in-the-dark material. Like it's a little bit of a, it's got like a frosted look to it. There you have Godzilla from the cover. What do I think about this? I'm not super keen on the eyes being covered, but I mean, really, I mean, is that any reason to complain? No, it's not. Side A, it's 33 RPMs. The other side, you get to see actually Mechagodzilla's eyes. And guys, Michiru Ōshima, I can't praise enough. I kind of wish that I need to follow her more. I follow her on Instagram, and I believe I follow her on Twitter. And I just absolutely love these Godzilla scores. And from what I heard of Star Wars Visions, her music's really good. I really should seek out more of her work, but I tend to just get Godzilla stuff. What's funny is, guys, I didn't even look at the gatefold yet. I was so excited to see this screen printed side D that I didn't even check the gatefold. So we'll get that last. Okay, so this is interesting too. Here's the side C, so this is like you can't really tell what's going on here, but this is side C. This is not side D, but the silk screen is coming through the clear record. That's kind of amazing. I love this. This is really cool. They haven't done this before. Usually they're I always fuck this up. Usually they're opaque, and so you can't see through the silk screen. So this is a first. And I gotta say, this is almost like, I don't like picture discs, but this is almost like the coolest way to do sort of a picture disc. Is leave side D blank and then have it be transparent. So that's clearly side C. You could see the label there. And then if you turn it over to side D, that's the side that's silkscreen with that great rendering of Mechagodzilla. Is this the one where he's named Kiru? But guys, I like that a whole lot. Nice work. That's a really cool idea. I don't know why we haven't seen that before, but doing the silk screen on a transparent vinyl is genius. It looks really cool. I'm definitely gonna get some pictures of this on my turntable for when I do the review later today, and post up the pictures on Instagram and on my communities tab in right here on YouTube. So again, I'm just checking to make sure there's no inserts. I haven't seen the gatefold. This is another one of those things where with the Godzilla records, I know I'm going to buy them, and so I go in as fresh as possible, and I don't go snooping around the different pictures in the carousel on the Mondo site. So I've never seen. First of all, I haven't seen this. This I love. This Mechagodzilla is great. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna open up. And this is Death Waltz 2. Oh man, my eyes are so bad. Death Waltz 239. So this seems like it may have been delayed a little bit, because I think Oppenheimer's 300, and that's the album before Mo and Spencer left. That was the last pre-order. Guys, I really I miss you guys. I really do. If you guys decide to do anything, and you guys, I've said it before, I'll say it again. Mo, Spencer, Shannon, whatever you guys do next, I don't care if it's opening up a curry food truck in Austin. I don't care what you're doing. Reach out to me. I will help promote the shit out of it because you guys are rad. I like you. I'm still trying to figure out after the big shakeup, like kind of what's left there. I know Attack Peter's there. I see him on Toy Tuber channels, and he mostly, I mean, he posts stuff, his personal stuff, on his Instagram page. And the only record stuff we see is the upcoming Godzilla versus Megaguirus, which he did the artwork for. So I don't even know if he likes vinyl records or soundtracks. I have no idea. Maybe I should look into that. Maybe I don't have to. I don't know. It could be a case where once we finally get all of these Godzilla records, I stop giving my money to Funko. We'll see how things go. The new team that's running the vinyl soundtrack side of things, you're gonna have to wow me. You really are, because it's been, I've got a couple of bum sort of deliveries, some customer service stuff that I went through that was a little bit embarrassing, and I've said it before, like anybody who works at Mondo, I feel for you. You guys, I know you lost friends and people you consider family, and morale might be down. I don't want to, I want to support you guys way more than I want to support Funko. And I don't know like what to do about it. Like, I hope there's still pride over there. I hope, Funko hasn't just shifted towards every week it seems like they're releasing a new He-Man deluxe figure or a repaint or a flocked Panthro. Like, I can give a shit about that stuff. What I care about are the vinyl. And the vinyl, it's something I really enjoy. I really like listening to these soundtracks. I love these Godzilla scores. And we'll see. I can't think of anything in the future that would get me to get a Mondo thing. I can't think of anything coming out. I can't think of anything that would be in their back catalog other than the Godzilla scores that are mentioned on the back. If there's some other Toho properties, if they get Varian, I would get that. But it's the ball's in your court. I'm still going to be getting these. Space Godzilla, Godzilla Final Wars. I doubt Biolante's ever going to show up anywhere. It seems like a weird sort of title that I don't even know if you can get a non-bootleg version in the States. Space Godzilla. Yeah, whatever's left, I'm going to get, and we'll see what happens after that. I don't want to be a downer, but I do want to say this. Let's look at this gatefold because I haven't seen it, and I'm picturing in my head what it could be. Should I say it? Will it just lead me to disappointment? But I'm assuming, or I'm hoping for, like maybe a nice cityscape with Mothra, Mechagodzilla, and Godzilla. But you know what? With Mechagodzilla prominent on here and Godzilla prominent here, what if it's just a huge wingspan of Mothra? Let's take a look together. We're going to look at this at the same time. And okay, so that's amazing. This is just fucking amazing. So it's Godzilla with the two Mothra larvae that get born at the same time. There's twin Mothra larvae, and they're fighting Godzilla. So we don't get a Mothra proper, but that's okay. Because I did not. You got Tokyo Tower, which gets taken out in the movie, and just destruction. All the detail in this destruction is great. Francisco posted something a couple days ago on Blue Sky, and he hid a Hergé Tintin in the artwork he was showing. And I'm looking at this real quick to see if he hid anything else in the rubble. And I'm not seeing anything Right here, there looks like some vehicle or tank. I'm not sure what that is. If it's from the G Graspers. I don't see anything. Francisco, if there's anything in there, please let me know what to look for. If not, I'm just wasting my time. Let's take a look at this because I think this is interesting. We'll look at the gatefold on the outer gatefold. And look at that. Look at that team up. Look at these guys. This is great. I've gone on a little too long. I've gone on longer than normal. Aired a couple grievances. Sorry about that. I'm usually a positive guy. I mean, listen, like, I'm so happy that I have a new Godzilla record. I can't wait to listen to it. I'm going to go listen to it while I do the artwork and upload this episode. And it's a little melancholy because I know that we're coming down to the end of this series. Of at least Godzilla. There's a ton of Toho out there that we can probably get that's not Godzilla related. But yeah, this is wonderful. I really like this. I really like this cover. It's nice. It's real nice. So kudos to the team behind this. Thank you everybody for bearing with me. If I seem a little low energy, I don't know what it is. It's been a long week. But you shouldn't have to sit there and listen to me be a downer. Because I'm honestly, as tired as I am, I'm really happy. It's been a very emotional week for me, mostly positive, like happy vibes. I'm just a little tuckered out. But thank you to everyone behind this. Mo, Spencer, Shanna, let me know what you guys got going on because I want to help you guys out. If you need me to scoop some curry onto some rice, I'll do it. I'll do anything to help you guys out. Team at Mondo, chins up. Be proud of your work because it's stuff like this that gets guys like me excited. There's not a lot of things in this world that gets me amped up. So you're putting a big smile on my face, and thank you so much, everybody. Have a great weekend if you're watching this on the night I post it. If you're watching this in 5 years on a Wednesday, have a great hump day. I'll catch you on the flip side. Bye.